Let's see if we can get this. Bombs are key. Doesn't really do much. It gives us one extra bomb over keys. I guess we may as well pop it. Let's just go to the boss first and then get. This is War. He'll give us the Cube of Meat. He's one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. If you do get 3 cubes of meat, then you'll form Meat Boy, which is another indie game that I'm probably gonna be showing off in Indie Monday. But it's unlikely that we're gonna get all the things because we're supposed to get Fan early on if we're gonna do that, which we haven't gotten. He is bashing this, I think. So it can't be a problem. But can't re-roll it. Re-roll it. We tried. Oh my god. So I'm thinking really hard about this. Will Brimstone Polyphemus be able to carry me through until I get a stable form of health like Spirit Hearts? Alright, let's do it. So as you can see in our life, there's nothing there. Meaning that if we get hit once, we're gonna die instantly. But we have Brimstone Polyphemus, so hopefully, that should carry us through. Probably not. That's fun to go kind of crazy. So there's Liberty Cap. I'm not sure if we really want it, but this kill us. In hindsight, it probably wasn't the best idea I've ever had in my life. Took that out for some money involved. We just need to get a Spirit Heart as soon as possible. Shoot, okay, that was close. So the bad thing about it is it takes so long to charge up, so if you need these spikes, tiny fly like that, you'll have to wait for a while. Alright, so we're just looking at the item room right now. That was so close. There's another dime. There's normally super rare, but... Alright, Book of Sin. Another active, it gives you just a random item. Oh, it's super expensive. But it's not really worth it because it does it once every 6 things, so you just reroll it. Shears. Alright, we're taking that. What it does is that I'm not sure how many rooms it takes, but it sort of makes its own Meat Boy, which will go fight around for you. That's awesome. It only does it. I'll find out. So this one. Yes. Oh my god. That was so close. Alright, we should be safe now. I'll show you next time. It's absolutely easy. There we go. So you can see just how much okay. You can see just how much damage this does. Just instantly. So and like stuff like the pentagram really helped it out too. It's perfect when that kind of stuff happens. We just clear one instant. go to the shop right here. Revelations. Alright. So, Book of Revelations gives you a spirit heart once every 6 floors. Or 6, rooms. I'm not sure if it'd be better to pick pictures, but in this situation, I think it is. Just because we're in a desperate need for help. Right now we're just a glass cannon. We can break it at any moment, but we also do so much damage. Do it instantly. Yeah, it's once every 6 rooms, which can get annoying. There are items you can get, like Nun's Habit, 9-volt, and the battery, that makes it charge faster. Nun's Habit makes it charge whenever you get hit, which is not good for us. I think the battery makes it charge as long as you're in a room with an enemy, which you can sort of exploit, but takes a long time. And then I think 9-volt just makes it charge more per room. So normally that takes a long time, but it's just instantly. There is a boss trap in my head, I'm not sure. So the thing of it is about keeping full spirit hearts is that we're going to be getting Polaroid, which will make us go invincible whenever we take a little bit of damage. It'll only be invincible for like 5 seconds, so we may not want that help. I just want to get everything and just sit there, but whatever. So we're just gonna there. Unlike the mob trap room, this is a boss trap room, so you can fight bosses. So here's the blow, which you can't control. You should be able to take up this. Get him off, right? So successful, bro. Oh shoot. Okay. So we didn't get the health because the record of the brimstone. There's 2 parts that we didn't have. So that explains why. So we'll have to. This point where we start to gain health is at 3. So that we could pay back those 2 hearts that we didn't have. And then get a big one. So, yeah, those ball flies can really just ruin a day. Alright, get in here. Alright, let's destroy this so that we can get to the chest. Ah, that's my part, that's awesome. HD, that makes all our pills have like reverse effects. Well, makes all bad pills have reverse effects. So like a range down is a range up, a health down is a health up. So that's pretty useful. Just don't have to be so weird about pills now. So our chances for this run are okay. It can turn around at any second though. I still have yet to beat the final boss. It's Blue Baby. In the chest. It's only around the land expansion though. So, it's gonna be amazing to catch this on camera. So we can go into the shop again. I was completely wrong when I said we'll only have like 1 or 2, wait, save me there. 1 or 2, treasure rooms left. Notched axe, which is passive items, ropes, because we're on the depths, it goes depths, then necropolis. So we have one more treasure map. These things are pretty tricky. We don't have a lot of speed. I actually think our speed is the same as base, if not lower. So it's gonna be some tricky dodging. So there's a pill there. Normally I'd be very cautious about it, but we already know what it is. So we got 2 flies around us now and the cube meat, which is good. So we're gonna explode this. We could go to the arcade. Oh my god, and just bomb everything here. I guess we could see if we can win some stuff, but I'd rather not. Safety cap, we do want that, even though we're holding on to 34s. It gives you a higher chance of getting pills, just like how Max gives you a high chance of getting bombs. Which pills are great now because we have HD. Book revelations. This floor, man. This floor alone is why I think MrBufflez is most in depths. It's so much harder than since we have the holy combination of brimstone. It's so easy. Alright, I popped a neutral fly, but it doesn't really matter too much. No. My sort of guardians took care of that. So we're fighting Mom right now. It should only take like 3 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes. Alright, so here's the Polaroid. Apparently I was wrong again about the treasure rooms, I'm not sure. Okay, and then we're going down to the womb. Or the womb. Normally it's really hard to defeat Mom, but well not when you're in early game, like when you first start playing the game. I just think it's funny how, remembering how I used to be so bad at the game. There's still a limit in some senses, but when I could never defeat Mom, now I'm just defeating her in 2 seconds. We should be able to, yeah. We may as well just jump into boss room because we're not getting a item. So this is Conquest. I think we might gain meat, I'm not sure though. Another keep meat. Normally that's a really hard boss as well. It's just, yeah. Since this is our second cube meat, we have another familiar sort of thing. Or our cube meat turned into something that shoots, aka familiar. The only thing that can make this run better is flying. But we already have so many great things. Alright. There is going to be a sort of expansion. Oh shoot. Alright, so there you can see like the invincibility thing I was talking about. There's gonna be a new expansion for Binding of Isaac that's coming out to consoles as well. It's called Rebirth. It's gonna be the size of Wrath of the Lamb, which is pretty big. Alright, we're fighting mobs right now. Which we should. Really easy. stars, normally it takes us to an item room, but since there's no more item rooms, they'll just... Alright, so we're working out again. For some reason that keeps happening. Alright, so kind of pauses a strange spot, yeah. This room is not a nice one. We can't choose just leave this room, but it'll just reset, which is good. Alright. Again, it just takes so long to charge, but it's fine. It won't because of how much damage it deals. Down here, the dark red fire. That was too easy. Dark red fire like actually shoots at you as if it was an enemy. Again, so easy. I love brimstone polyunits. Just love it. So basically, it's a definite win at this point. Assuming we don't go insane and just keep dying or keep taking damage. Let's get past here. This is a big cathedral. Oh, but there's lots of stuff. Got a chain reaction going on. So we're taking out items. Normally this is like super difficult, but it's probably expecting this. Like, it's like 4 or 5 garages of brimstone. He's going to his third stage here, responsible for these. This sounds really weird, but that's what they are. Alright. Yeah, Spirit Heart, pop this. Our chances are basically 100%. Oh, we get 4 random items. Oh, whoops, common cold. Spirit Basic vibration, attack light, that's good. Virus, amazing as well. Wow. Heart? Yeah. HP up. That does more to it. I'll just pop stars, maybe there's a chance we're gonna get close to the boss room. No. This one. Try it. Alright, this one's Eternal Heart. It's not really needed, just because normally Eternal Hearts, what they do, when you go to the next floor, it'll just turn to a normal heart. But since there's not going to be a next floor, it's kind of useless. So normally, chest is where all health reserves, but now it's just too easy because we have brimstone polyunits, which is the luckiest thing in the world. The fact that we first of all got brimstone polyunits, or polyunits in the first place, is super lucky. The fact that we got brimstone was okay lucky. And then, the fact that got Guppy's Paw was amazing as well. The fact that we got Book of Revelations is just insane. And that as well. So basically what this game is, or what this run was, is just complete luck. So let's do diamonds, just don't smart you guys pop it. Luck foot, that just makes us have higher chance of putting water machines. It also makes us know what kills are, but we already know that's PhD. The reason we have to take Holy Word is because we can't get down to the chest without it. So I can't believe the first time that I even got Blue Baby, I'm going to win on camera as well. It's insane. I mean, I probably should become a chance with it, but it's pretty unlikely to say that it's not gonna happen. Alright, very curious. Still fun files from there. Not sure how too much. I'm just trying to think what would happen if I hadn't found. Speed up, that's great. brimstone, because I hadn't gotten any good items since then. So I would have just been still stuck with quality units, which I probably wouldn't have made past. I'm sorry for that. Alright. Should be easy. Alright. We're getting some frame rate chops, but it's fine. Okay, not this guy either. Tears is basically the rate of fire, so our brimstone will charge faster, which is always good. Alright, so this is, I mean, all chests seems big just because it takes long to get through the rooms, but normally they found the boss, or I don't know. It's breath, they drop troll bombs, circle bombs. Fate's killed some of them. Troll bombs just follow you around, which can be a bit. The hermit just teleports us to the shop, but. Jeez. Still found the Stolen found the boss room. So we got Mr. Mega, it just gives us more bombs and higher plus damage. Alright, here we go. So we did have the common points where it shots poisonous damage every so often. So chance for success are basically 100%. If you get hit, we just run in there and just poison it, throw some bombs in. See if we can keep some damage as well. So, first time that I've ever beaten Binding of Isaac, I've caught on camera, so that's pretty awesome. The ending is just flipping through the Polaroids for family before it happened. Alright, well, thanks for watching. This has been the first official episode of Indie Monday. Off to a great start, I'd say. Leave suggestions for what you think would be a good indie game to play next week. As far as Binding of Isaac goes, it's $8 with Wrath of the Lamb on Steam. I wouldn't suggest buying it just yet because it's probably going to go on sale in the spring sale. So there is one on Steam, and also it's probably going to be another humble indie bundle. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.